Hi guys, this is Umu from React to the K, and okay, so a lot of Starlights were theorizing when the teasers were coming out that this concept is based on the book called Perfume. So I did my research, aka I just looked up the summary of the book, and the book is about a man who has an extremely good sense of smell. His life goal is to create the best perfume, but he does this by killing people who smell good, and then eventually does create that really good perfume from those people and then puts it on himself, and then a bunch of people eat him because he smells really good. Yeah. So I'm looking forward to seeing this music video if they truly do base their concept off of that. Okay, let's just go! Scentist! Which I originally thought was Scientist for some reason because I never truly read the title. I was just like, oh, why is it called Scientist? But it's called Scentist. Here we go! Piano! Whoa, that's a really, really cool looking piano! Oh wow, I'm not used to hearing them sing so low. Okay, I think this first round of reacting is gonna be fangirling about the visuals because I'm really dying. It's like this. N's intensity, like his stare and his really intense dancing just, I don't know, does something weird to me. Okay. Okay, so we've got kind of like rapping on one note, and then he changes it into more spoken rap. Wow. What is the story? The line distribution so far seems very, very fair. I love it. They're trading off a lot more than usual. Oh, and N gets the chorus. I just noticed that. Oh my god! Ah! Oh, triplets. Okay. Okay, is Leo the dude? Then that little boy is his younger self? It seems like they're all acting as the guys searching for a good, perfect perfume. I love the voice layering. Texture's really nice. He's like speaking an octave lower than himself. Like there are two lines. They're also continuing this kind of like kind of pushing synthy sound that they had in Shangri-La. Ooh. Man. Okay, so I don't quite have the energy to try and figure out who is who in the music video, but it does seem like it could be based off the book Perfume, because it's to try and kill each other. And that one dance move where one of the members grabbed the other members and was like yanked his arm, I was like, oh, it's gonna get tense! Okay, so that first listen I was mainly focused on the amazing music video. It's like hauntingly aesthetic. It seems like they're focusing a lot more on just trying to murder the viewer by giving the camera super intense, sexy, dark stares. And yeah, The music, I didn't catch much happening actually. With Shangri-La, there's a lot of interesting rhythmic things happening, and the chords that the synth plays are like, they're really, really good, nice chords, kind of crunchy so you can't really tell. And I didn't quite find as much rhythmic complexity or even harmonic complexity in this song. This one felt a ton more poppy than all their past releases. The triplets really stood out to me, but the triplet melody was da 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 da, so it didn't move out around very much. I feel like the whole song was super stepwise. And I found the line distribution pretty interesting because usually in songs people are assigned like a pretty big chunk of a phrase and then the next phrase trades off to the next person. But this one, they kept trading it up so often, and I'm happy that all of them got more of an equal time to shine. However, VIXX has really different vocal timbres. Like the vocal timbres are, you can 100% tell the difference when everyone is singing. And so, I'm not sure if you guys saw that video, but Steven from the main Classical Musicians React series said that whenever he hears people with different vocal timbres singing in the same phrase, he feels like it's two different phrases, even though it is one phrase. And so I kind of feel that way with this song. I didn't feel like it was one overarching phrase since their vocal timbres were so different. So it felt kind of like blocked up and chunky. And I think I can grow to like that, but at first it's kind of like of a shock because I'm like, wow, they're changing up so often and I'm used to like smooth phrase carried on to another smooth phrase carried on to another smooth phrase. So yeah, I'm gonna listen to that a few more times and then I'll point out what I noticed next. Wow, okay, so even after my second listen, I noticed so much more in the music. The first time, I was so mesmerized by the video, I just didn't notice half of the things going on in the song. So make sure you actually like really listen to the song after watching the music video. Like close your eyes and just listen to all of the layers, because I like the song so much more now because I was able to hear the extra little details added in on maybe like a more simple melody. So like, I'm just gonna go back to listening to the song. I bought the whole album on iTunes, so I'm just gonna be listening to the song from iTunes without the music video, and hopefully, yeah, okay, moving on. Alright guys, I'm back like 15-ish minutes later after about 5 more listens, and I will take what I said about the members' lineup breaking the song into really small phrases. I mean, I think they wrote the song to have small phrases, and therefore the members are able to switch off. Not sure if that makes sense. So basically, I find the melodies happening like this. You would sing a melody, and then a different member would take it and change the end a little bit. So basically, the song is structured with copy-paste melody with a tiny change, copy-paste melody with a tiny change, and that's how they were able to get all the members like more equal time to shine. Okay, so I actually took notes on what I want to say because there's a lot of things I do want to point out on like how to enjoy the song to this full extent. In the end, this song is not harmonically complex at all, less rhythmically complex, but there are a bunch of sounds and like layerings and nice harmonies that I would like to point out. So how I'm going to structure this is I'm going to give my thoughts on the section and tell you what to listen for, and then I'm gonna play that section and see if you guys can hear what I'm talking about. So the song starts off with kind of like a muffled piano. It definitely sounds like a keyboard, not an actual acoustic piano. And there's like this percussion synth that kind of sounds like a water droplet. Eventually it fades away when the intro kind of stops and the verse fades in, though I do see the intro as part of the verse since it returns after the first chorus. And after the water droplet percussion sample goes away, in comes like a wooden block. And this whole time there's also like this little baby synth, pretty high in its register, just kind of going And it actually continues throughout the whole song, and that's I think it helps just widen the range of the song, since we already have like kind of a lower synth going on, and then we've got like the other synths, and then we got the vocals, and then we've got the baby voice on top. So here's the intro. It's coming. Water droplet. Okay, so next section. I kind of find it funny that Leo starts playing the piano when the piano fades away. The only time the piano appears is during the intro, and when the intro repeats again after the first chorus. And the piano doesn't really play a huge part in this song, like audially, so I'm kind of surprised that they included it in the music video. Maybe one of the characters from the book Perfume was a piano player? Or maybe they just wanted to show off Leo's piano playing skills because he's sexy playing the piano. Which I agree, and I thank you. Okay, so next, hear how the melody trades off from members to members. So that whole verse, the melody is like A, Leo and N singing the exact same melody. Usually A, B, C, D, like letters are to explain the overall form of the song, but right now I'm just using the letters to represent phrases. So then Hongbin sings B, and Hyuk sings B prime, because he just copy pastes the melody and then just choose a different melody to end it. And then next, so now we're at kind of the pre-chorus. I really didn't feel like the pre-chorus led up to the chorus very well. It wasn't quite a drop. Maybe that's what they were trying to write, but I felt like from this point on, like the song started off nice and low in a register, kind of calm, and then the hype builds a tiny bit and the register goes up a little bit, but the rest of the song is just like this. Even though Ken does riff above it in the last chorus, it was more, not as legato, not as long melodic lines. He just went like, like not, so this song isn't like one of those drop, okay, drop songs, you know what I mean? It's just the do kind of song. So pre-chorus. So we've got this synth that I'm like, okay, this is the pre-chorus we're leading up, and then this so the percussion leads up to the chorus. However, the vocal line doesn't at all. It's da 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 da. Again, copy pasting the vocal melody. Da 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 da. I would have liked. I think it would have worked better as a pre-chorus if they went like da 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 da. Boom, ba, 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 or like if they jumped up the octave or just done a scale running up, or the vocal line just didn't help the hype lead up at all. Percussion synths did the typical thing of subdividing, so it would go quarter notes, 8 notes, 60 notes, drop. But just it felt conflicting between the vocal melody and the percussion. Okay, so we're gonna skip the chorus. I don't have much to say about it. It's just more copy-paste melody stuff. However, what I noticed in this song is Ravi's raps, they take out a few of the synths and a few of the percussion samples, and so it leaves the instrumentals more minimalistic and allows Ravi's singing, rapping like a little bit more faster with rhythms, line shine. So I'm glad that I let Ravi's rap breathe a little. 빛깔과 프리즘 색과 형체가 선명한 듯 하지만 가시적이지 않은 형태 속 갇혀버린 나의 세계 Oh yeah yeah 절제가 없는 품속에 가득히 담겨져 Oh yeah So for this next section, they do change up the texture a little bit by adding Ken kind of harmonizes with the vocal melody or sometimes even sings in unison with the main person singing, so it just changes up the texture a little bit. Also for this part they do add more vocal harmonies like at the end of phrases, so it's a nice little spice up fun thing. Okay, so about the chorus, I don't have much to comment on with the vocal melodies or the instrument, the vocal part, but what I found really cool about the chorus is that what starts off like, okay, so there's 4 beats in a measure and there's usually like 2 measures in a phrase. So what we have going is there's this synth that starts off the very first beat of the measure and it goes da 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 da, and then the rest of the measure is left to a totally different synth. So it goes da 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 do 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 do, something like that. So keep your eyes out for that going on and how it trades off in each measure. It's kind of cool. And then we've got Leo's triplets and really nice harmonizing on that part. Last chorus. So time for Ken's riffing to shine. Na, 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 na. Okay, wait. What does it come? So in the last chorus, Ken's riffing isn't quite contrasting rhythmically with the last chorus. Sometimes he interjects and just has like a da, or he just sings along with the melody but just sings up a third higher and harmonizes it. However, this one last part after the da 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 da, he kind of has this offbeat syncopated going na 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 na, just descending in a scale, and it's fun. Okay, I'm done. That was a lot of energy for me. Okay, I'll just end the reaction here. I will do a first listen to the album, however that may come out in a really long time because I'm really busy and I'm working on a lot of things right now, and I have to still, I always prioritize the Classical Musicians React series ahead of my own reactions. So I have to edit those first and then I'll get to my reactions. So thank you for being patient ahead of time and hope you enjoyed my reaction. I'll see you guys later. Bye.